Well, good morning. Another day of hopefully combining barley. Got two new bins coming. One's coming right away, and we're gonna stick them just over there where that grass is mowed. It's got no other place for them right now. Two of those bins have peas in them. One's full of barley. That one's full of barley. That flat bottom's 3/4 of barley. So next year we'll place some musical chairs with bins. But yeah, the bin will be here soon, and then I can set up the auger and we can get to combining soon. I got fuel in the slip tank. This is our new to us this summer 2006 F250 one owner truck. The beauty of this truck, 3 pedals. That's right, 6-liter 6-speed. Because I hate automatics. One bin is here. They're going to bring the other one right away. Can't start filling because we'll have to line up the tractor and auger. I'll be in the way, but I can at least go start combining, fill truck and stuff like that. And I got the swauger auger set up there because we'll be shipping out peas tomorrow. The oil's draining, I can do an oil change on the engine. And we're gonna go fuel up the tractor and get going. Oil levels are good. Let's get her fired up. She warms up while I can fuel up. Alright, here's your cold start for the morning. Fuel pump is turned up about 10% and I advanced timing 2 degrees. Well, she's a little bit more grumpy when she first fires, but lots of power. Someday I'm actually going to wire this slip tank into the truck and then I can just flip an auxiliary switch. But good enough. For a little bit I use it. Also, I know I wouldn't have to have the truck running. I wouldn't kill the batteries that fast, but 14 volts is going to pump faster than 12. Burning daylight. Well, yesterday I spent quite a bit of time fiddling with settings and asking people and doing some reading. And I use the capsulate there, and Dad throws it underneath. And then we can check the losses. That's what I got for kernels. So it's a good swath and I'm going slow. I'm still about half a bushel an acre loss. And a lot of those kernels are not very big anyway. So pretty happy with that. Like here I'm doing about 2.5 miles an hour. And I bet you I'm still a bushel an acre or less loss. So I think that's pretty good. Second bin is here, so I'll have to move that into position. We're gonna go start the auger tractor so he can warm up. Westfield, is it an MKX 1073 auger? Another thing that I've bought brand new, mainly because I don't have money for down payments and I can get financing. This old girl's worth every penny I spend in her. I love this tractor. .283 Waukesha. You won't find a more handy tractor and one cheaper on fuel. I'll guarantee that. Well, I haven't been filming just because, well, I don't know, I guess there really isn't that much to film. Just plugging away at it. Back and forth. Dirty windows. Got quite a bit to go. This very slight northeast wind is not helpful when I'm driving west. Visibility is not great. Can't see nothing. Well, no. Well, it's after 11 now. So we're gonna call it a night and back at her tomorrow. Good morning on a cold morning. It definitely froze again last night. I put some new oil into the swauger. Got a semi on his way to load out for some peas. The water truck is full. Parents will take water to the pasture. There's 2 pastures we have to haul water for. And then I can throw some fuel in the flip tank on the truck, move that. Then I gotta grab the bobcat, move that blade. That way there's more room for the semi. And then we'll be back to combining later today. Well, first load through the swauger went really good. Got this bin emptied out. Working on the big bin. Everything ran good. Ran smooth. Clean oil in them. I thought I had a filter, but I don't. So that'll be the next thing to get changed is that filter. Wait. I'll have to look again. I think I got that filter. Oh well. Next load, I'll take a little bit more video and I'm going to time it. It didn't take that long to load the truck at all. It is a 10-inch diameter, 50-foot auger, suspended flighting, which there's a bearing in the flighting I have to replace yet. And it's right in there, right in there. So all of that I think has to come off, and that's why I haven't done it yet, because well, that doesn't look fun. But we'll get that changed out yet eventually, and we'll see maybe even what it would cost to put new flighting in. I don't think the flighting's that bad, but it's not new, that's for sure. Anyway, I only paid $900 for this auger, and it's actually on a Massey. It's old Massey swather. But the guys I bought it from, they painted her John Deere green.
You know, there's still always going to be a few of those old.
There's the big girl.
Around. I don't think I've ever bought one, but through the years, you'll meet one party or another, especially kids.
Tractor's fueled up, warmed up. Might as well get started. Ran out of grease, so I'll have to finish greasing them later once I go get more from home. I figured to show how you actually fire up a pull-type combine. Step 1, engage your PTO. That's your separator. And then you turn on your speeder house, header clutch. And then all the low-speed shaft monitors start beeping at you. And then you wind her up. And what PTO speed there, 2100. And then you're off. all my crop was like this, going around this low spot in the bush. Well, then we can maybe actually make some money farming. Instead, as you'll see later, we get into some sandy parts. Well, I mean, it's all sand, but pure sand, and there's not really anything there. See there, you can see right there, there's nothing there. The swath just, there's nothing there. Here's what I'm talking about, how land varies so much here. How we're so rainfall dependent. Just pure sandy. So in those any little dip or lower spot, then you actually got something pretty good. And then you just, I mean, you got nothing on this sand. And I just want to clarify, like, it's not that I'm complaining so much, you know, that like there's nothing here. It's just, you know, people will say, well, why don't you grow cover crops, or, you know, if you didn't bale the straw, well then you'd have organic matter and stuff. I don't bale the straw here every year, and we had like 9 inches of rain, and this is still what the sand will yield. So, I mean, until we get years of a lot more rain again, like, it doesn't grow anything, so you can't build that organic matter because there's nothing to build it. So that's kind of the dilemma in this country. It's just, I mean, cover cropping or stuff like that, which would be nice, but I just can't trust risking spending big dollars of investment on seed and stuff like that, and then you don't get any rain and you get nothing. Second truck of the day. The auger's going good. Swauger ran good. Loaded 45 ton in 25 minutes. Still in the bin. It's a 73-foot auger. I still just can't fathom 125-foot augers. Hey, the dugout's actually a dugout, not a slough. That old swather my grandpa bought brand new, and that Fargo my grandpa bought brand new. I'll restore them someday. Auger set up in another bin. Emptied peas out of it just today. Start filling it with barley. If it rains on Sunday, hoping I can seed some rye. So gotta get this barley done and bales hauled before then. Tarps every truckload. Only driving about a mile down the road. Oh well. I really hope those cows are gonna be hungry for straw. Ay, ay, ay. This little dip here, I think I seeded through it last year, but the peas didn't grow in it. So this is the first real bit of crop in this low spot. There's a lot here, just in this little dip. if you're not from Saskatchewan or the prairies, you might not know what a harvest sun looks like. It's bright orange. The camera doesn't do it justice. You end up getting just a haze in the air because there's so many combines going in the province making dust. After 8:30 now, had some supper, did a little greasing. See how long we can go yet tonight. Don't look directly into the sun. Well, I guess the shear pin on the auger broke at home, so that bin is basically full. We'll finish filling it in the morning, and then I got a little bit of room left in the flat bottom bin. I'll fill that right to the brim, I guess, and see if we have finished the field by then, or if I gotta find something to do with the rest of the barley after that. But it's almost midnight here now, and so we'll just call it a night. Unload this into the truck when he gets here and go home.